Hey there, welcome to Rahulsdotnet. So in the last video, we talked about middleware in ASP.NET Core, how the middleware is executed, and how we can configure the request delegate using the run, use, map, and MapWhen method. These all theory we have discussed in the last video, as well as we have discussed about how ASP.NET Core request processing is happen. Okay, so if you haven't watched that video, so I will add the link in the description section. So please watch that video, and then after that go through this the detailed code how we can create the middleware by using the run, use, map, and MapWhen method. Is in write async and async, I need to use the await, so I will add the await and then we'll try to run this. So now we hit the localhost 70 and here we go. This is a terminal middleware. This response is printing from the run extension method middleware. We'll try to use the use extension method. Use extension method. So use extension method is also is used for adding the middleware component in the request pipeline. So the run method is the terminal middleware, whereas the use is the middleware where we can add the middleware component as well as we can invoke the next middleware as well. So here if we'll use the use middleware and then we'll pass the request delegate here. So basically it will contain two parameter context, that is HTTP context, and next will be the request delegate. Okay, and here just write something on response. So context dot response dot write, and when this is from middleware 1. Okay, and then we'll call next middleware using dot method. Okay, so next dot invoke method will call next middleware. So here if you'll see in this code, so first we are using whenever the code will execute, the first it will get this inline middleware, this one, and then after that it will call the next. So next middleware will be the run method. So this one will be called, and this one is the terminal middle. So it will after that if we are adding any other middleware here, so basically it won't execute. Okay, so let's try to run this. So here we can see we got the response, that is this is from middleware 1, that is from the use extension method middleware which we have added, and this is the terminal middleware. This response we are getting from the at last middleware, that is the run extension method which we have added. Okay, now we'll try to so now just for testing purpose, we'll try to add one middleware after that, and we'll see whether this middleware is executed or not. So just I have added this is from middleware 3 after the run, and we'll see whether the we are getting this response on the output or not. Okay, so I will try to run this. The localhost 7019 is executed, and still here we can see only the response middleware we are getting, and the last middleware which we have added after the run, it's not getting printed here. So this is from middleware 1, and this is the terminal middleware, and after that we are not getting any response. Okay, so run if you are adding any middleware with the run, so that one will be act as a last middleware in the ASP.NET request pipeline. Okay, Third one is the map extension method. So with the help of map extension method also we can add like a middleware. So map extension method are used as a convention for branching the pipeline. Okay, and map branches the request pipeline based on the matches of the given request path. Okay, so we'll take the example as third using the map. So it will branch the request pipeline based on match of the given request path. Given request path. So here if we'll use map and here URL path test1. Okay, and here we'll create method handle map, and here we'll create static void handle map. The argument will be taken as a builder app. So this also like act as middleware. Okay, so basically once this match will found, like if we found test one in the URL, so it will invoke this handle map, and once the method is invoked, then it will call the app middleware, and we are writing some output on the response from map middleware. Okay, there is, so we can add the await. Okay, now let's call, so that in this URL I am providing the test one in the URL so that the map method will get execute and will get the required output from this. So yeah, here we can see like based on once this is matched, so we have written the map and then path. So if this path is matched, so it will call that middleware, and here we can see that this response is coming from the map middleware. Okay, now the last one will use the MapWhen. Okay, so fourth one is the MapWhen. MapWhen is the is also an extension method which will execute if the predicate function value is true. So it will predicate function if that is true. If that is true, then the mm, will be executed. Then the associated middleware execute. Okay, so map.mapWhen. Yeah, so here we can see on the table this, so map it basically require like takes first argument as a predicate with the function http context, and the second one is the like application builder method. Okay, so here we'll use context, and uh, we'll check if in the query string we'll have the query as a channel, then we'll try to like execute a middleware. Okay, so context waste query dot content will have channel, then write one function, and the when. Okay, so I'll create here method that void handle map when. the in parameter app, and here we written middleware component. And so first we read to the channel. So contact request dot channel. Okay, and write this to the response. Contact dot write and return channel this to the console. Okay, now let's try to execute this. Here we are adding the query string channel in the URL so that the MapWhen predicate will become true and it will execute the required middleware for that. So once we read this, we'll see what is the output. Yeah, so here we can see the channel is, and then response is coming from that middleware. Okay, so in this video we have learned about like you can create the middleware by using the use map run and MapWhen method, and these are all we have created as an inline function inline function middleware. But in the next video we'll explore on that, like how we can create the middleware using the reusable class base. So thanks for watching this video, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will get the notification for the upcoming video. Thanks.